Hey guys, happy Friday. Hi. I hope you all had an awesome week. I worked really hard to get some new kits out this week. So I have some really cool kits that were just released, actually 6 of them. So pun intended, it's a good Friday. 2 of them are, well, one of them is a resurrected kit. Again, pun intended. It's with a half circle stretch Art Deco Italian mesh. There's too many words in that. It is an Italian Art Deco black stretch flock mesh. Holy crap, that's a lot. This fabric was used over the holidays and it sold out so quickly, so I decided to bring it back into stock. 2 of the other ones, the Barrett Bralette Black Swiss Dot, I did it with a rainbow bottom band, which is really fun. We all need a little bit of color right now, so go check those out. The topic for today, though, is should you pre-wash lingerie fabrics? So I get this question a lot because most people who start sewing lingerie come from garment sewing. And the number one thing that you do when you get fabric is you pre-wash it. And so the question always comes up, should I pre-wash lingerie fabric? So first of all, first thing is that I need to specify what fabrics I am referring to. So generally speaking, I mean synthetic fabrics such as stretch laces, stretch mesh, power net, lycra, spandex, polyester, those types of things. Next, what is pre-washing exactly? So pre-washing is done before sewing. And the fabric is washed in the same manner that the finished garment will. And this is done for 3 reasons. 1, to prevent shrinkage. 2, to prevent crocking. Now you're probably like, what's crocking? Is that the same thing as like a crock pot? So crocking happens when you dye fabric or trims, and there's wet crocking and dry crocking. So wet crocking is when you dye fabrics or trims and the dye comes off. So whether it's some people have this in jeans too, because jeans are usually washed with indigo. And if you sit on like a white couch or if you rub your hands on it, you'll see like some blue comes off. So that's called crocking, and that can happen either dry crocking when the fabric is dry or wet crocking, which usually happens in the wash. So the third reason why you would pre-wash fabric is to prevent shrinkage. So why wouldn't you? I don't pre-wash lingerie fabric. So why wouldn't you pre-wash lingerie fabrics? 1, because they don't shrink. And then 2, I forget, did I say that one of the reasons was because it has sizing on it? So let me skip back a little bit. One of the reasons why you pre-wash regular garment fabric is to remove any sizing. This happens mostly on cotton fabrics. If you go and get like a quilting cotton or something like that, it'll be really stiff. That's a sizing. It's kind of like a starch that they put on it that's done in the manufacturing process that finishes the fabric. So when you pre-wash the fabric, it gets rid of this. So going back to why I don't pre-wash lingerie fabrics. 1, they don't shrink. Polyester doesn't shrink. 2, it usually doesn't have any sizing on it. And 3, when you pre-wash your regular fabrics, you're washing it in the same manner that the finished garment would be. Well, with most lingerie, you don't machine wash it, you hand wash it. So you don't really have to do that. Now, there are some cases where, very rare, where I do, or you would pre-wash lingerie fabrics. And that's if you get the fabric and it kind of feels stiff and you want to pre-wash it, can't hurt, right? So this happens with Duoplex a lot, which I don't use Duoplex, but I know there are some lingerie makers who use a lot of Duoplex. I know Bra Maker Supply use a lot of it. So you would do it in that case. And if you are going to do it, pre-wash it, you can do it by hand, warm water. Hot water will actually destroy the fibers. Or you can do it in machine wash. Do it on a delicate cycle. The laundress has really good delicate wash, which smells amazing. So you can use that as well. So if you're going to machine wash it, delicate wash, make sure it's on a hot water, and then do not put it in the dryer. So the dryer, or you could but make sure it's on like a tumble dry because it's the heat that destroys the fiber. So you could tumble air dry it to kind of dry it out. Also, if you are gonna machine wash it and you hang your fabric to dry, don't hang it on like a rack because the fabric will weigh down, especially wet fabric, so it'll actually warp the fabric. So that answers the question, should you pre-wash laundry fabrics? And because you don't pre-wash laundry fabrics, it's one less step. So that's another reason why I like sewing lingerie. So I hope that answered your questions. Kind of an easy IG Live today. But the blog post is up, so I will, after this, I will link to the blog post. It'll also be on IGTV as well as YouTube. So for sewing, now that this week's over, for sewing quarantine week 5, there are some good topics that are up. So this will definitely continue next week. So some of the topics are how to cut galloon lace. So one of my students actually reached out. She wanted me to answer this question. So how do you match the galloon laces, especially on a seam line? This is my lipstick here I'm using. A pointer. The next question is that I received was, are there mannequins for lingerie? This is actually really good, and I'm gonna have to do some more research on this. And I'm blanking on the third thing that I'm going to discuss next week, but I'm sure it's good. So I hope you guys have an awesome weekend. Stay safe, stay healthy, wash your hands, and keep sewing and being creative. So see you next time.